Hey guys, Pursuit101. I have a duel. This guy looks like he's going to be pretty legit, but I really don't know. I have a slightly higher rating than him, but rating really means nothing. So I have a different account with a 300 rating. So I'm using my heroes, who we do play one Neos, because he's awesome. And I get to go first, I believe. So that's always nice. And yes, we are playing Grand Mole in this build, because we're playing a Divine Neos Future Fusion variant. And so since we have that Gemini Spark in hand, and an Ocean, we're just gonna grab an Alias and pass turn. And we're gonna be able to drop 2 fusions next turn, so that is nice. And we have a Gemini Spark to pop anything we need to. I'm gonna MST the back row, because I feel like that's a Raikou. And I want to be able to just hit it with that thing. So that wasn't the best hit. Hopefully he has another one set. Because, well, I don't like it. So I'm just going to Gemini Spark right off the bat. I feel like that's a Raikou. And I was right, which is cool. So now I'm going to E-Call, because I drew it. Thin the deck out. And I'm going to grab Prisma, because I do run the Neos and it is dead in my deck right now. So I don't want it there. And I'm just going to attack for 18. And then, if he does something I don't like, I can bounce it back with Grand Mole and then go into a fusion. So that's cool. Now, he has another monster set, and I don't know what he's playing. A Raikou and Bottomless tells us nothing. So, but I want to get the Neos out of there, because it is dead. And so we'll grab that Neos Knight and send the Neos to the grave. And now we're attacking a Stratos first, in case it is a Raikou, so he might be interested in not taking damage. It is that Raikou, and he does want to use this. So now we'll probably, I believe he's playing Debris Plants, and he didn't draw too well, but there's a Spear Reaper, and I guess that's acceptable, but so I don't even know. We will see what he's doing. But now we can Miracle Fusion and not lose field advantage, and still have something in the grave. Oh, and he's playing some Debris Hero build or something. This is interesting. He searches for an Alias, which is probably what I would have expected him to do. And unfortunately, I did not draw into a Super Poly yet, so I can't Super Poly and steal his Stratos. And so he's thinking. I don't know if he wants to ram or he does not. I think he plans on going to an Alias next turn. Now, I don't like his searching, and I don't want him to always be able to special. So I'm going to summon the Thunder King and over that thing. He takes that, and I'll attack directly for 18. So he might summon his Alias and over in ram into my Thunder King to get rid of it. Nope, he's going to Dark Hole, which is perfectly fine. I still have my 2 fusions, so I can do a lot of damage easily. And he is going to attack for 19, which is wonderful. And so I'm just going to summon my Gale and half his thing. He changed Spark, which is fine. So he does get to draw, but now I can go into my Miracle Fusion and just wreck. And I'm going to Shining, because Neos Knight can't deal battle damage. So going to Neos Knight would be kind of pointless. So let's grab one of my Shinings. Oh, oops, he bribed it. Silly me. I get to draw a card, which is cool. And I can end. So he's playing Dark Bribe, which is interesting. I don't really mind because I still have my card. And he's gonna Spirit Reaper, so that might be a bit of a pain to get rid of, but not that big a problem. So I'm gonna grab an E-Call. And I'm gonna grab an Ice Edge because I don't like his back row. And I would like to be able to pop back rows. And so he can't do as much stuff. And then I can use my other cards later. So I'm going to use his effect. He Hero Blasts. What he should have done is waited for me to use my effect. And that way I would have discarded a card. So that was a misplay on his part. I don't mind, I get to keep a card. And he's going to summon that alias and try and do damage. So let's see what he gets rid of. He gets rid of my alias, which is not the best, but it's okay. So right now I need any fusion card, and I can do stuff, so. A Super Poly would be cool. Dark Hole is fine. Now again, I'm using up my resources just like he did. I'm getting rid of the Spirit Reaper, which I don't like. Now I'm just going to summon my Prisma. He's going to Warning. That is fine. I'm not afraid of losing next turn, so. Even if he gets into a Miracle Fusion and goes into something big, he needs to have another monster. He's going to Future Fusion, which is fine, because we should be able to win before that happens. So he's going to go into 0. And he'll probably send an Ocean and Alias. There's the Alias, and a Snowman Eater. And I think he wants to go into Gunganir. No, he's going to go into Iron Chain. Maybe even Orient Dragon. Iron Chain. Now hopefully I won't mill any of my fusion cards, because that would be inconvenient. And apparently life's going to be inconvenient. So that wasn't the best mill, but it wasn't the worst. And I'm going to be able to Oversoul and grab a Neos. So now I have an equal beat stick as him, but I can summon my Grand Mole. Show him the Grand Mole for the Future Fusion. And swing for game. So yeah, Grand Mole in Divine Neos build is actually pretty good, because we can do magical things with that Grand Mole, and it wins us games, and then we have our Divine Neos, who we can make a Grand Mole if need be. But generally, we won't go for that. Banish. But yeah, we'd probably make it a Prisma, or maybe even Ocean. Or no, an Ocean would be useless. Or an Ice Edge. An Ice Edge would actually be very good, because it would be 3k directly, and then we can pop a back row. So yeah, that's the duel. I'll see you guys next time. Rate, comment, subscribe.